Hey, it's Marc, and this is Alter Ego Comics TV for the week of June 9th, 2021. Happy New Comic Book Day. I'm here with my recommendations for the best comics, the ones that you should check out when you visit your local comic shop this week. And to kick things off, it's my pick of the week, Bunny Mask, issue number 1 from Aftershock. This is written by Paul Tobin, artwork by Andrea Moody. This is for fans of Nailbiter over at Image or horror stories. Nailbiter minus the humor. There is no humor in this book. This is a straight-up horror crime series, perhaps supernatural crime series. All those things in one. So supernatural horror crime. There you go. With a great ending, and I can't wait to see where the series goes next. That's all I got to say about it. It's great. I highly recommend it. Another one that you should check out this week is The Six Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton from Image Comics. This is written by Kyle Starks, art by Chris Schweizer, and this is funny. This is funny and irreverent. The main character is kind of like a John Wayne, Chuck Norris hybrid that was really popular in films and TV in the 70s and 80s, and had various sidekicks on those TV shows and in those movies. And the main character, Trigger Keaton, winds up dead, and perhaps one of the sidekicks did it. So if you want some humor, some action, some just good old-fashioned fun, irreverent comics, then check this one out. And the last single issue new release this week is DC Pride, and this has a couple different covers available. This is the main cover by Jim Lee, and this features all kinds of LGBTQ characters from DC Comics, including Batwoman and Renee Montoya's Question, and Alan Scott Green Lantern, Apollo and Midnighter from The Authority, the new character Dreamer that I guess has shown up on the Supergirl TV series, and this is her first appearance in comics. We've got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, some other folks in here. Really, really good, and I think gives a glimpse of these characters are three-dimensional, and a lot of the folks working on these characters are also members of the LGBTQ community, and they're giving some insight into not only what it's like for these characters, but also a little bit what it's like for them in the world. And there's some great interviews in the back with the actors and actresses playing the different characters. There's an interview with Dreamer, Batwoman, Negative Man, Thunder from Black Canary, John Constantine. Yeah, it's highly recommended that you pick this one up. I really enjoyed it. Some really great graphic novels this week, and the one that I'm most excited about is the new version of the Mighty Marvel Masterworks program. Marvel's been republishing collected editions of their oldest comics in really nice deluxe hardcovers for decades, but they're like $50 to $100, and they're not for everybody. Then they did kind of a soft cover program that just didn't really take off for one reason or another. Well, now they're publishing this format, which is kind of the digest size that's working really well for young adults. And so for the cost of $16, you get the first 10 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, plus his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy number 15. So, nice paper stock. If you want to go back and read Spider-Man's earliest adventures, now this is accessible to readers of all ages because of the price point. And they're going to continue this with Fantastic Four, and I believe X-Men is coming down the pipeline soon. So really excited about the Mighty Marvel Masterworks revised program. New format, digest size, new price point, $16. And you get 11 classic Spider-Man comics, his very first adventures. Fantastic for everybody. And finally, the third and I believe final volume of Batman Earth 1 by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank is out this week. These all come out as hardcover first, and then maybe a year later we see them as softcovers. I read for the first time on Twitter yesterday that this Batman Earth 1 series may be heavily influencing the Batman movie that Robert Pattinson is starring in. So might be time to dust off those copies and give them a reread or pick them up for the first time. But if you've picked up volumes 1 and 2, now volume 3 is available brand new at your local comic shop. So a little bit lighter week than usual, at least for new number ones, but there are all kinds of other great books out. Detective Comics was great again this week. What else did I read? I've got Iron Man sitting in my to-read stack. The new issue of Wind is out. Eve, number 2, was fantastic, continues to be a great series. So no shortage of great comics for you to check out this week at your local comic shop. If you enjoyed this week's episode, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it, and make sure to subscribe. And finally, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, what you like or dislike about the videos, maybe what you'd like to see in a future video. We had a viewer comment, I think it was last week, that maybe it might be nice for me to do a video about what it's like owning a comic shop or starting a comic shop, so that is definitely on my to-do list. Always appreciate and welcome your feedback, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great week.